What if I told you there's a secret economic law, a code hidden in plain sight that governs all true wealth? What if I told you that the modern world's obsession with getting rich young is a carefully crafted illusion designed to keep you poor and desperate? The system wants you to burn out, but the truly wise understand a chilling truth that was uncovered in a quiet study by CEO Brian Featherstone-Haugh. After interviewing 500 professionals, he found that 85 to 90% of a person's entire lifetime wealth is accumulated after the age of 40. This may sound shocking, even unbelievable. We are taught that our 20s and 30s are our golden years for earning. We think that after 40, as our physical energy wanes, so does our ability to build wealth. This is a fundamental misunderstanding of life's financial rhythm. Wealth accumulation follows an ancient law. You must sow before you can reap. The preparation in your early years leads to the great harvest of your later years. Like a farmer who toils through spring and summer, planting, fertilizing, watering, all for the abundance of autumn, so too is the journey to wealth. It demands years of hard work to achieve a breakthrough. So, if you are young, struggling, and feel like you're getting nowhere, do not despair. The stories of overnight riches are a lottery won by a tiny few. For the rest of us, wealth is a deliberate, step-by-step process. Before we delve deeper into this code, remember to follow our channel to unlock more truths about money that will guide you to true financial freedom. Let us begin. First, we must understand a foundational principle from the great students of wealth like Thomas Stanley. A person's income can only grow to the extent that their capabilities grow. Your wealth is a mirror of your capacity. If you do not develop yourself, your income will stagnate. If you continuously elevate your abilities, your wealth will inevitably follow. Think of it like this. Your personal capacity is a vessel. A small cup, even placed under a torrential waterfall, can only hold a cupful of water. It is futile to wish for more water. The only path is to build a larger vessel. For anyone who truly desires abundance, developing your capacity is the only road. A perfect embodiment of this is the legendary filmmaker Hayao Miyazaki. In 1963, at 22, he joined an animation studio as a bottom-tier sketch artist with a meager salary. Many of his colleagues complained about the hard work and low pay, eventually leaving for other jobs. But Miyazaki was unmoved. He poured all his energy into drawing, often working late into the night. He remained in this phase of intense apprenticeship for 16 years. He rose from sketch artist to designer to script leader, mastering every single facet of animation production. Through this long, silent accumulation, his capacity was forged. At 38, he finally directed his first feature film. 5 years later, he released a masterpiece that brought him international fame. His entire empire, all the accolades, all the wealth, grew from the seeds of relentless effort he planted in his youth. The story of Miyazaki teaches us that true success is not a sprint. The business magnate Robert Kiyosaki warned, "Do not try to build an Empire State Building on a foundation the size of your fingernail." A person without a deep well of capability may stumble upon money by luck, but they will never keep it. Only when you possess true talent and provide real value will wealth be drawn to you and stay with you. Before 40, your primary mission is to sharpen your abilities to their finest edge. Become a master of your craft. Become so good they can't ignore you. But skills alone are not enough. The second, and perhaps most crucial investment you must make is in your mind. As Henry Ford once decreed, the only real poverty is not a lack of money, but a lack of knowledge. A person with limited knowledge and awareness is like a man trapped at the bottom of a well. His vision is confined, his thinking rigid. He cannot see the vast world of opportunity just beyond his stone walls. Even if a treasure map were handed to him, he could not decipher it. In contrast, a person of deep learning is like a man standing on a mountaintop. His vision is expansive, his mind is agile. He sees the whole board. When opportunities arise, he recognizes them instantly and acts decisively. The French writer Molière said, "Knowledge is the key that unlocks all treasures." The ultimate modern example is Elon Musk. Behind his incredible success is a vast library of knowledge. From a young age, he was a voracious reader, consuming everything from science fiction to encyclopedias, from physics to engineering. After starting his businesses, he became even more obsessed, reading technical journals and learning from top scientists. He didn't just study rockets, he studied economics, sociology, and philosophy. This cross-disciplinary knowledge gave him a unique perspective, allowing him to succeed in 4 completely different, multi-billion-dollar industries by his early 40s. Musk himself said, "I think it is important to read a wide range of books." Knowledge was his golden key. Learning is not a task to be completed. It is a lifelong process. You must think of yourself as a piece of software. Today's version must be better than yesterday's, and tomorrow's must be better than today's. When your knowledge reaches a certain height, your perspective on problems changes. Issues that once seemed impossible become simple. Opportunities that were once invisible come into sharp focus. This leads to the 3rd pillar, expanding your vision from yourself to others. In our pursuit of wealth, we often focus only on our own gain. But sustainable wealth is built by creating value. This requires a shift in mindset, from what can I get to what can I give. Learn to think from others' perspectives. Be willing to share the rewards. When others are struggling, offer a hand. Each time you contribute, each time you give, it may seem like a personal loss, but in the long run, you are building something far more valuable than money: trust, reputation, and relationships. An ancient proverb says, "Goodness is the greatest asset." Kindness is a currency that never devalues. When you treat the world with a generous spirit, you build a path to lasting wealth. For you gain not just money, but the invisible assets that are the true foundation of any great enterprise. Finally, we arrive at the virtue that ties everything together: patience. The oracle of investing, Warren Buffett, became a symbol of financial wisdom. Yet his strategy is famously simple. When asked why so few people have copied it to become as successful as him, Buffett gave a profound answer: because nobody wants to get rich slow. In an age that glorifies instant success, few can maintain the calm and perseverance to build wealth brick by brick. But Buffett reminds us that the great pyramids of wealth were never built overnight. They require us to lay each stone with discipline and patience over a great expanse of time. True wealth is never a stroke of luck. It is the result of years of accumulation. Buffett's own journey is a testament to this. He was not born a genius investor. His success today is the result of decades of relentless effort. His story reminds us to be calm, to quietly increase our own value. Like a seed that must first push its roots deep into the earth to gather nutrients, only then can it grow into a mighty tree that bears fruit. Before 40, dedicate yourself to this deep work. Trust the power of time and the value of accumulation. Don't be consumed by short-term gains and losses. Do not let temporary setbacks discourage you. As long as you walk your path with conviction, you will one day reach your destination. Remember the finding: 85 to 90% of wealth is created after 40. This is the ultimate proof. Your efforts in your youth are the seeds you plant for your future harvest. Every drop of your sweat today nourishes the soil for the great tree that will shelter you tomorrow. Believe in the power of time, and believe in yourself. When the dust of your youth settles and the light of time shines upon your journey, you will see that the struggles of yesterday have become the sweet fruits of today. and the dreams you once nurtured have finally blossomed into reality. May you become the master of your own life, and through relentless effort, may you achieve the abundance that is truly yours.